we're Alpine Parkour. I am the leader of this group. He is basically the co-leader, and we just don't know what we can record and you guys will enjoy it. So, I don't know, you could leave stuff in the comments. Right now, we have an idea. It's basically vlogging, but I just don't think that it's something you guys would like. What do you say now?
Like, if you think about it, I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody who would be watching this knows who Jason Paul is. Kind of like what he does, except the compilations, especially with both of us, because if you notice, we're the main people in it most of the time. Health-wise, we just can't get out and make compilations weekly or anything like that. We just can't get out enough to do that. So, we were thinking kind of either doing a vlog base where we go out and train and stuff and kind of vlog while we train and everything, or maybe even making like compilations a special thing, or maybe even mixing some compilation parts within the vlogs to keep it interesting. But we're just really having trouble trying to find content that would actually be interesting when both of us are stuck in the house a lot and can't get out enough to really make good compilations. Plus, you saw every spot we have in our area. The main spot we had is owned now, so we go there, but we've gotten kicked off before last year, and we're not sure if it's going to happen again, so we don't know how much longer we even have our main spot.
Yeah, and the owner's thinking about opening up a Starbucks inside there, so if they actually do open up a Starbucks or something like that, we will be able to go back on the property, but it would be a lot more, a lot more people.
There'd be a lot more people. We wouldn't always have the space to do what we want to do.
Yeah, I feel it would be pretty, it would be pretty easy to do it.
And for this video, we do have about, I don't know, what would you say, maybe half the clips needed for a compilation?
I'd say that, yeah.
About half. So I'd say, just to give you a taste of what it could be like, you think we could just throw in the half compilation at the end here?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So we'll record what we're doing for these next couple hours, hanging out, doing stuff. We'll record that, and then we will just make that like half compilation and throw it in at the end. And if you like how that is, we can, mix parts of training, and we'll actually do the kind of mixed compilation thing where if we have some training stuff for a little while, we'll throw some music in the back, and then there'll be more talking parts and everything if we go to a different spot and whatnot.
Yeah, you guys may be thinking, well, I see more people in your videos than just you two. But it's kind of hard to get those people out because most of them have like other stuff in their lives to go do, like a job or school work to do or something like that. And it's kind of hard for them to just be like recording constantly.
Most of those things we get of them is pretty much, we'd be out for like 4 or 5 hours in a day, a few days in a row, but it's getting harder and harder to do that because they're getting a lot more busy. So mostly it's us might be able to come out a couple hours a day tops, and that's if we're feeling up to it. And we can only get so many clips with us two that aren't the same exact thing every time, getting boring. Me personally, you barely saw me in it because most of the time I'd either be standing there letting them do it because I have some head issues and I can't do flips or anything. So like a lot of the trampoline stuff, I'd be standing off to the side. Or if I wasn't off to the side, most of the time I was behind the camera manning the camera, which is why I was not seen a lot because of all my physical issues and I couldn't do as much. Now you'll begin to see me more, but there's only so much we can do to keep it interesting.
Yeah, like it took me and the rest of the guys, I taught basically everybody. It took everybody about a month, I'd say, not even, to get the Kong down, and he just got it down 2 years
like
after
2.5
years
of training or so.
Yeah.
I was finally able to get my body, because I have a ton of bullcrap that I don't want to list off going on that makes it very difficult for me to do things, so I'm finally able to do it. And then the same day I got down Kong, I ended up getting down the dash also, which was very rewarding. Finally able to get some stuff down.
Mm-hmm. And basically, I've taught almost everybody here, and we're at the point where we need to learn flips, but there's no good gym around to go and do that.
The nearest gym for us is about 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, and it's really hard.
And I guarantee most of you guys have heard of Detroit, obviously, and that's like the nearest one we have. And Detroit is such a hectic place to try to get into. On those open gym days, it is so packed. Also, we haven't even been able to get down there once yet.
Yeah, we've been to Flint.
Which you saw some clips from the Grand Fountain or Riverbank Park where the 2014 jam that Jesse LaFleur held here in Michigan was.
Yeah, I was there. I was one of the VIPs there. He wasn't able to go, sadly.
Yeah.
But later on, my mom said that he can come, and we were already on the road.
Yeah, and I would have been there too, but we have went there twice since. You have saw some clips from it, and now that we're learning to do more things, some of you guys may have saw the video called Hanging with Max, and he's been doing parkour for, I think, over 9 years now, if I'm not mistaken. He's from New York. He trained with LaFleur when he was younger. He's been friends with them and everything like that. And he's actually going to be up here next month again. And he helped us a lot. He wasn't able to figure out the dash, really. Like, we watched all the tutorial stuff. He wasn't able to get it until Max actually was able to show him in person. So that helped us a lot.
Yeah. He also helped Nash here pretty well.
Yeah, like with the Kong. I got it a couple times last summer, but I lost it again because I got really sick and wasn't able to practice for a long time. And he taught me the way that most people approach dive Kongs. They're just longer distance Kongs where you Kong go over a much larger distance onto a precision, where you do the split step approach instead of the blocking approach. And that's how I managed to be able to do it, because my hips don't flex the way most people's do.
Yeah. But right now we only have, I'd say, 2 spots around us, I think.
Well, we can go to some of the other schools and do a few things, but
yeah,
pretty much all we have is a few elementary schools and our main place that you see where now the trees are cut down, but from the beginning, where most of the clips from the video called The Beginning, our first video, we're at, where it's like the big concrete building. That's our main spot, and that's the one that has been bought now. So we pretty much have that and some elementary school stuff, so there's not that much we can do in our area.
Yeah, and it's really hard to train here too. Like, most of the cops don't understand what we're doing and all that other stuff. Like, if we were at our favorite spot right now and we were just sitting and recording this, they'd probably come up and talk to us.
We've had, normally what we experience here is normally the cities tell us to get off. We've had a couple counties and those were always fine with it. You know, and some cities are fine too. It's just, it depends on the cop really. Some say, you know, just have fun, just don't hurt yourself, don't damage the property. And others say you can't be there. It's really complicated, so.
Yeah, right now, we're trying to get in contact with
the owner,
and we haven't really done much. All we've really done is just, let's go train at our favorite spot and we'll see if the owner comes out and talks to us.
Yeah, we need to, but he's a pretty busy guy, and especially thinking of making either like a Starbucks or a microbrewery or something along the lines in the basement and office building upstairs. It's a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I just don't know anymore. Like, I really want to keep this channel going, and I really want to train, and I really want to get down flips and stuff. Like, I'm doing pretty decent, I'd say, but on ground it's not as good.
Yeah.
Trampoline, I'm pretty good at it.
Which you guys saw, he's decent at trampoline. No, he doesn't do fulls and triple backs or anything, but it's if you actually got on the trampoline, it's a pretty cheap, crappy trampoline.
Yeah, it's really, really cheap. I think we got it for like $100. Yeah. It's no gymnast trampoline.
It's a cheap Walmart trampoline.
Yeah.
Literally. So I think that's about it for now. We can get into cutting through the compilations and training.
I think that's good.
So we won't always have this much soppy, talky stuff, but just to let you guys know what's going on, because I know it's been over 4, maybe even 5 months since the last video.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
It's not that we haven't wanted to, we've been able to get 1 or 2 clips scattered around time periods, because like, to be able to come here, we had to wait till after school got out, and a lot of times we would be busy, and other people would be busy until like so late that it was too dark to really record.
Yeah, or he'd be sick, and I don't like to train alone if I was feeling good. I don't like to come out here and train alone because you never know what's going to happen.
And I am sick more than not, so.
Like, if I busted my head out here, I'd be alone. Probably would die.
Yeah, no, I don't have a driver's license, but I can drive, and if something happened, he'd have me drive him into the hospital or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't think that would be illegal because he knows how to drive on the road. He just
I wouldn't be doing anything wrong. If I did get pulled over, my friend's got a head bleeding out. Sorry. My friend's head is split open, bleeding out, and he kind of needs immediate surgery.
Yeah. So, I don't know. If you have any ideas, guys, just comment.
Yeah, just leave as many ideas as you can in the comments. We had one video before where the comments were kind of not the cleanest, so if you can keep it a little bit more clean, that'd be appreciated.
We're talking to you, Cam.
And all the people that he sent.
Yeah.
Just because YouTube's really, it's not that we really care that much. We swear quite a bit on our own. It's just,
We're basically sailors. On
yeah.
land.
Or truckers if you just want to say that. But yeah, just YouTube's really cracking down on that, and we don't need anything channel to get knocked down because of it or anything.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Good.